Hi guys, this is Bo with We Heart Music Radio. We are gonna test out how quickly Fallout New Vegas launches on GOG. I don't know if you use GOG or Steam, but I used to be a Steam player for since the beginning. I bought Half-Life 2, and it came with kind of like a code for Steam, and since then I've had Steam. And we'll take a look at my library on Steam here. Um, it says I have 132 games, and on GOG I think I might have a little more than 130 games. I have over 200 games, so. Um, So if you ever use GOG, you can use their Galaxy, which I actually really enjoy because there's a lot of built-in stuff that I like, which is like cloud saves and that thing. I have a couple computers, so I sometimes don't always game on one computer, but I'll move around. So the cloud save is actually really amazing. And then, you can play these games offline, which is the beauty of GOG. It doesn't require you to check in online. With Steam, you do have to check in. So just that's, but most people are connected, so it's not a big
Auto
deal.
shutdown initiated.
Oh, wow. What happened? Auto shutdown. Anyway, so let's take a look at Vegas. Here, let me.
Auto shutdown canceled.
Um, all right. So we're gonna see how fast Fallout New Vegas runs. We're launching it for the first time. I just installed this on the new Fallout computer, which let's see how. So it Fallout actually isn't taking it long. It's actually looking on the GOG servers, make sure don't have any previously saved game, and then it's gonna sync the game. That's why it needs to be online for that cloud saves option. And it might take a few seconds because it's launching for the first time. So uh, I shouldn't have any game save because um, hmm, it is taking a while. So I'm gonna keep talking. Um, I'm actually not. Okay, it's not gonna. Oh, it is gonna launch anyway. Sorry, I think it's doing it for the first time, so it's a little slower. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna detect my hardware setting. It's probably gonna do max. So let's see option. Oh yeah, ultra high. That's pretty sweet. Um, so let's take a look at. Actually, the audio is a little too loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's set to ultra high. So let's see how it actually looks loading up.
Okay, guys, so I actually started this game earlier, but I had a little trouble binding controls to my keyboard. I tried hitting tab, but nothing was coming up on my thing, so I actually had to plug in an Xbox controller, and now I'm actually playing the game on controller, which is fine because I am used to the controller on my PlayStation 3, which actually I beat the game on, playing with the controller. So I don't have an issue with the controller, but it says I have to sit down on dock, so I'm going to have to sit down. Oh, there's my character. This is actually a game that I might have started a long time ago, and I just the only thing I did was click continue, and so I'm back in the game. I'm not gonna really care because it doesn't matter what you answer because you're gonna basically change your character. I mean. I honestly don't like how the game makes you go through this long process because at the very end of it, it's just gonna say, "Hey, pick what you want," and then you're gonna build a certain character. The kind of character I like to play on Fallout is a sharpshooter that can wear heavy armor. So you get the best of both worlds. So I am gonna reset this, and we are gonna pick the three perks. If you're new to Fallout, you always start off with small guns because that's probably the most. The most. Well, it has guns here, so I'm gonna pick it because a lot of times in these games, the guns are the most easily accessible weapons. I mean, you can always go the melee weapon route, which is also easily acceptable, but you don't get all the awesome perks with guns and the ammunitions that comes with it. I also like to pick lockpick because a lot of times things that are in safe. I mean, you can get some really amazing gear out of it. So those are my two picks. Of a lot of people pick science or speech because you can probably get away with, if you have a high enough speech, you can probably get away with just not fighting a lot. But you do have to kill a lot of people. So I don't tend to pick speech because a lot of times I just end up using my weapons to kill things. I have one more to tag. You know what? I'm gonna pick speech. I mean, there's some extra. Basically, the two I pick is guns and lockpick, and then the third is kind of like a bonus. Yeah, let's do speech. I don't always want to fight, so done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. You got a form to fill out, so
I turned down the volume really quiet so I can hear myself talk on this, but there is, you take a sip, okay. Two traits, okay, let's reset. So all these traits have perks and then they have minus, so let's see, you can pick skill. That's probably the best one because it levels you up, but you do get lower experience. You do get a negative 10% added. Small frame, easily crippled, but you gain agility. I mean, all these are pretty cool, but they also have their downside to it. What's less accurate, but you fire quickly. You have -1 to personality. Oh, you always have to wear glasses. That's that might be pretty awesome. Heavy handy code. Man, I have not played this game in a long time. I'm actually learning some of this stuff for the first time. I usually go with skill. That's pretty good. And then let's see. Trigger discipline. The 25. That's fine. I guess I'd rather be accurate. It might be slower, but I'm more accurate. Or let's do, what is some of this? What's early bird? Oh, you suffer. You know what? You get a +2, but you only penalize a -1, so I think that's pretty good, right? Yeah, let's do early bird. All right, let's see.
All right, I guess that about does it.
You know what that means, though? If you're can wear heavy armor, but then at night you can't wear heavy armor because you get a negative 1. All right, so I am gonna leave. I think once you leave this place, once you leave this place, it's gonna ask you to pick your set and oh no, how do I get out of here? This is the bedroom. Alright.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it...
Oh, he's gonna give me my Pip-Boy. That's why I couldn't tab to go into my Pip-Boy. Because I actually hadn't had my Pip-Boy. So that's fine. What should...
don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to... Anyway, you
man, game looks great. I guess this must have been like at least 4 years since I last played this game. Fallout lets you play hardcore mode. Ooh, no, I'm not that hardcore. Yeah, let's not do hardcore. Oh, I unlocked something. So, is it not gonna ask me for... Oh no. Oh no. Did I not? How do I go to my menu? Strength, perception, endurance. You know, this looks like my regular build that I normally go with. Alright, this is fine. I thought for some reason, let's see, do items. So there's my gun. Actually, I'm more of a rifle guy. Yeah. So, by the way, this is like the ultimate Vegas. It includes all the various patches and stuff, all the extras. So, well, it runs pretty good. I mean, I'm actually... The draw distance is good. Like I said, I played this on the PlayStation 3, and I don't think it looks nearly as good as this. Let's talk to.
That Doc Mitchell sure knows. If you're looking for supplies, chat over at the general store can help you out.
Alright, I guess I'll figure out what to do a little later. It's been a very long... Oh, I remember. I had to go to the saloon. You know, if you don't know what to do, you can always check your quest log here. Yeah, so it actually gives you markers. So I'm gonna mark. Can you not mark them all? I guess one quest at a time, I guess. Let's see. You see that arrow on the bottom where it's pointing you in the direction I'm supposed to go here. So.
Howdy.
Load time is gonna be pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Cheyenne, stay. Yeah.
All right, look at that. Meet my. Guess I'm supposed to follow her. Wow. Anyway, if you played this game, you know pretty much what to do. I am gonna save it, and then okay. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Testing out this Fallout PC, playing Fallout.